Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick number 33 limited edition candle from Bath& Body Works, part of the Mystery Drop collection of candles. And this, I believe, is supposed to be coming out somewhere in the March 7th, 8th time frame. And yeah, the notes on this read espresso beans, warm vanilla, and lemon peel. Yeah, so kind of just very ambivalent about both of the candles in the mystery drop is just kind of like take it or leave it, to be honest. Like they're not bad, but I'm not like in love with them by any means either. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm happy at least that they're two new fragrances rather than being something that are repeats or repackages, and that they're different, but at the same time, once again, I'm just like not like really super in love with them. So yeah, like kind of neither here nor there with them. But in any case, yeah. So this one totally weird because it's like, why would you combine espresso beans and lemon peel together? But I have to say, when it comes together and when it's burning, it's not quite as like distinctly like, oh my god, this is coffee with lemon in it. It kind of blends into becoming something that's a little bit more cohesive or like one unit. That's not quite as off-putting as it is on cold. On cold, it's really weird to smell the difference and the contrast between that lemon peel and the sort of the warmer notes. And I do have to say, now that it's been burning for a while, I can't really say that I go straight to espresso beans or coffee in a traditional sense. If you smell like your usual like coffee fragrance oils, or let's say Paris Cafe or freshly brewed coffee, when you smell it and burn it, it's undeniably coffee. It's like, okay, this smells like coffee, even if it doesn't smell exactly like coffee does authentically in real life. You can tell it's supposed to be imitating it. When this one's burning, however, I feel like the espresso beans doesn't really super smell like actually like coffee, like because the notes say espresso beans and because of power of suggestion, I think a lot of us will say, oh yeah, this totally smells like a coffee candle, and it does feel that way on cold, but I don't know, when it goes to burn, I just feel like it's not quite as distinctly and obviously coffee as like something like Paris Cafe. And instead, the espresso bean and warm vanilla just comes across as this like toasty sweet brown sugar note is what it smells like. There's just like this toasty sweetness to it is what it comes off, rather than a distinct like aromatic, coffee bean type of fragrance. It's just this warm, sweet toastiness that's coming from the warm vanilla, and the espresso beans honestly comes off more like brown sugar. And then for whatever reason, that warm brown sugar component is brightened ever so much by the lemon peel fragrance in there. And when it's burning, because these sort of brown sugar and vanilla notes lean a little bit more gourmand, it gives it like this, as if I had like a warm brown sugar bakery candle going with lemon going in the background as well. And the lemon definitely has like this pucker or zest quality to it, where it's not quite as like a sweet and juicy as like a lemon pound cake type of fragrance. It's definitely more of that like sort of acidic sour lemon fragrance in it, but it's then combined, however, by this vanilla and brown sugar essence. So it kind of evokes a gourmand lemon, but not quite. I don't know. It's not bad when it's burning, but I just can't quite like put my finger on what I'm supposed to be smelling, other than just like this warm toastiness with a brightness that's being added by the lemon. I do have to say, once again, the notes kind of like mingle and merge together a lot better when it's burning. That's not quite as like jarring and like strange with the contrast between the lemon peel and the warmer fragrances. But still, overall, I'm just kind of like, okay, like this is nice and I enjoy it, and it gives it like this warm coziness with a little bit of like a brightness. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of really struggling, honestly, to describe what this fragrance is supposed to be or what it's giving. It's not bad, but yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I'm kind of like sick of talking about it. And yeah, let me move into the performance. So this is a fourth burn, and it has a thick rope-like wicks on it that are very massive, and I trimmed them to small little nubs, but even by the second and into the third hour, you see those like massive flames there, as you can see, and it is billowing so at this point, even though it's only been going for like like maybe 2 to 3 hours, and yeah, and that's what it's doing. So kind of the usual super hot burn with these 3-wick candles. As for the throw, I would say like medium to medium plus. I would say somewhere in like maybe the 6 range in a smaller bedroom, and then I would say maybe like a 5 in an open concept area. It's nowhere near as rich and roasty and bold and just absolutely intense and even like sort of like nauseating or headache inducing as Paris Cafe, at least the old versions were. It's nowhere near as intense or roasty as that from like a sort of coffee throw standpoint. It's not really like that. It's a lot more mellow than like what you would expect from Paris Cafe. So if you want something that's, I guess, slightly coffee evoking but don't want it to be as strong and intense as Paris Cafe, you could check this out. But once again, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like an obvious coffee candle, so you might still be a little bit disappointed by the, I guess, coffee essence in this. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and yeah. Overall, one and done. But I actually, I don't know. I think I kind of appreciate the difference, the uniqueness of this candle. And like when I go to burn it, it's like not offensive or disgusting by any means. There's parts of it where I'm just like, okay, this is kind of like warm and cozy with a little bit of this contrast from the bright lemon. But yeah, I don't know. She exists. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.